Hi everyone, so this video has been requested quite a lot on my channel recently and I'm really sorry it's taken me so long to get around to doing my next updated tattoos video, and I thought I'd do this as just tattoos instead of tattoos and piercings because I don't actually think I've got any extra piercings since when I last talked about piercings, and actually I've taken quite a few out. I have still been getting tattoos and there's still more tattoos that I want, etc, and there's a lot that you guys have seen in my videos that you've been like, what the hell, can you tell us why you got that? So if you're new to my channel, I have quite a few tattoos and I've actually done 2 videos in the past of telling you about them, why I got them, the pain and things like that. So I'll link both videos down below because there's ones that I'm not going to talk about in this video that I have talked about already. But also before I start showing you my tattoos, I wanted to say that I know not everyone likes tattoos and I personally really love tattoos. So if you don't like them, you probably won't like this video. I'm not sure maybe why you clicked onto this video if you like really hate them. You know, they're all my choice, it's my body. I'm not telling anyone to go and get tattoos. So if any of you don't like what I have, like, you know, I like it. So that's all that matters really, do you know what I mean? So I've been getting tattoos for about 5 years or so now, so in that time I've personally grown a lot as well, and I used to kind of think, and this is still kind of true, but I used to think that every tattoo had to have a really, really deep meaning and like a long paragraph explaining why, you know, the meaning behind everything. And at my age now, I'm a bit more like, as long as I love it, it does still have a meaning, but it doesn't have to be crazy. And also tattoos are essentially artwork, and I love art myself, and they're a visual thing, so as long as I visually, you know, love it, I think I'd still love it as a tattoo, even if it doesn't have a deep, deep meaning, if that makes any sense. So yeah, the first tattoo I need to talk about is the one on just above my crease on my upper arm. It says, "We're all mad here." At the time I really wanted a tattoo around this kind of area, and they were quite popular down here, but I just thought up here would be, you know, maybe a tiny bit different. I look really weird holding my arm up like this. But yeah, basically it's a quote from Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. I love stories, I love fairy tales, I love all that kind of thing. It was my mum's favourite book as a child because her dad used to read it to her and she used to tell me all these things. I love people who are mad and craziness, and I have a crazy weird side to me as well. But also, we're all mad here I got personally because I know everyone thinks their family is mad, but my family is a bit crazy, and so I see it as we're all mad here. Like, all of us in this family are like crazy, and I like being surrounded by people who are a bit mad as well, you know, like not people that are just vanilla. I like a bit of craziness going on, so yeah, that's that one. Oh, actually, I'll talk about the pain as well. So it wasn't the worst. I'd say out of 5, maybe 3.5 out of 5 or something for the pain. Okay, so the next tattoo I want to talk about is my scorpion. I'm trying to go in chronological order, but I'm not sure. Sometimes I get a bit jumbled up in when I got them. Yeah, my scorpion. I love my scorpion. It's actually an outline, and I'm still like umming and ahhing if I want to get it filled in. I think if I got it filled in, it would be quite lightly. I got the scorpion because I like the symbol of it, that it's a very small being, but it packs a lot of punch. And yeah, I'm a female and I'm quite small and dinky, but you know, hopefully, like, if you cross the wrong side of me, or I hope that's with anyone, if you cross the wrong side of them, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you. So, not that I'm like gonna beat you up, but I don't know. Everyone's got that side to them that's a bit more, sticks up for yourself, and do you know what I mean? Yeah. I also like how it looks on the body, especially female's body. I know a lot of men get them, but I don't know, I like them on females. It hurt there, oh my god, because that area, like the back of the arm kind of area, is very tender, and that hurt. So I'd say that was a 5 out of 5 for pain. I'm not sure if I got these next or not, but the 2 roses on the back of my arm. So basically I was inspired by, there's a girl, and oh my god, I've forgotten her name, but she has like literally a sleeve of roses, and I think it looks so beautiful. Like, for a long time I thought, oh, roses on the arm, I thought I'd look too butch, or I got very inspired and I was like, I don't want to, obviously I'm not going to go full on with a full sleeve straight away, but I loved how, I don't know, it just made me love how roses look. I love roses anyway because I've got a few other roses on me here and there, but I thought I'd go with the kind of back of the arm thing. So my kind of upper arm, back of the arm has its own kind of thing going on. And so I got I saw a design of 2 roses and I really liked it, but I tweaked it a little bit. So I got it done on the back of the arm and I wanted it to look quite feminine. And yeah, I quite like them, but the only thing about them is that I wish I actually got them bigger. And I know that's, you'd think most people think after a tattoo, I wish I got it smaller, but these I actually wish I got them bigger on my arm because they don't fill up the back of my arm exactly, so I feel like they look a little bit odd with the sizing, you know? So that's the only issue I have with those roses, and then I built on top of that, as you'll see in a little while. But it really hurt on the back of the arm. Again, obviously it's a really tender place, so I'd say about 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5 for pain. But I love how roses look. I really like them on the arm now. I've got a thing about it. So I'm like, should I do like an upper half sleeve? I don't know. The roses for me don't have a crazy meaning to them or anything. For me it just signifies beauty because I think roses are beautiful, and I also like the whole English rose thing because they are very symbolic of England. Does that make sense? Okay, then this isn't in the perfect order, but I got a planet, which I think is the tattoo that most of you probably might not know that I have because you don't really see it a lot. It's a small planet. Oh, my hand's going crazy. On my ring finger, inner ring finger. Okay, so my meaning for this one, a lot of people think it's Jupiter or Saturn. It actually isn't, but to me it just signifies a planet, you know, just it doesn't matter what one in particular. Growing up, my favourite planet was actually Jupiter, so it would look a lot different if I got my favourite planet. Everything out there in space to me is just beautiful. I love it. I love how planets look. The whole thing just like blows my mind, and I've always been interested in astronomy since I was like 5 years old. This to me is also a reminder, and is similar to every time I think of space and everything out there, that there are bigger problems and the world is a lot bigger than you and your problems. I don't know, it seems silly, but it's just a little reminder. I just really like finger tattoos as well, and it's something small and a shape that, not a shape, like a symbol that to me I love, so I just got that. The pain for this one is flipping painful on the fingers. I'd say about a 4 out of 5 for pain. Next, let's talk about, okay, another kind of small tattoo that I got is my safety pin, which actually a lot of people like notice in my videos, or they used to because now it's a little bit more covered up. But my safety pin tattoo, it's actually the one tattoo of mine that doesn't have a really, really deep meaning to it. I personally just like how it looks. I think it looks cool and it looks like it's in the skin. Do you know what I mean? Because yeah. If it does have a small meaning to me, it's that I love everything kind of rock and punk. In the 70s there obviously was the there was the punk era, and obviously safety pins is quite a symbolic item, or you know, fashion statement from the 70s, from the punk era, and I love that, and I kind of tried to incorporate a bit of rocky punkness to my style today as well, so that's kind of taking a bit of the punk with me. And then it's not in order, but as I have the mandala kind of covering the safety pin now, I thought I'd talk about my mandala. So this is a more recent thing I got. So the thing behind this was, there's not too much behind it meaning wise. Sorry if you guys think you should have like a really definite meaning for everything. Mandala is well, you can obviously look up the proper meaning, but it's kind of a Hindu pattern, and it's used on tapestries and things like that traditionally, but more recently it has become a bit more, you know, in the tattoo world. It has for years and years, but I saw a mandala design that I really, really liked. I thought, I want this on me. I really liked it, and I took it to the tattoo artist, and it actually was a little bit more feminine than this, because these bits here, they were a bit more feminine and they flowed a bit more like flower petals, but he actually made them a little bit more geometric, which I don't mind. I did like it a bit more feminine, but it's cool. The idea also behind the placement was that I don't love this tattoo on its own as much anymore, and yeah, so I kind of wanted to add to it, and my idea was to have, or is to have, a cuff tattoo. So like, I don't know, I like the idea of it, and when your arm is covered up to here, it looks almost like you might have a sleeve, but then it's cheeky because I don't. I originally also was going to have it on this side of my arm, here, but then he put it on the front, or he was like, where do you want it? And I was like, oh, I actually quite like it on the front of my arm, so yeah, that's the mandala design. He also done it in dot work, because he kind of specialises in dot work, or he's really good at it. Took about half an hour to 40 minutes. Actually, you can see me getting it done a little bit in a vlog, which I'll leave the link down below. I didn't mean to cover this, I didn't really cover it, but it went over the design, so he was like, do you want me to just incorporate it into it? And I was like, yeah. Okay, then I've got another finger tattoo, and it's just a heart, and it didn't heal very well, this one, at all, and I tried to heal it as best I could, but heal it? Again, I'm really, really sorry, but this doesn't have a really deep meaning. Obviously, love hearts, like, everyone knows what love hearts mean, love and just compassion. I just personally love the love heart symbol, you know, in itself, and I thought an outline would be cute instead of it being filled in, because it's a little bit more delicate for the hands. This one didn't hurt actually that bad. I'd say about 3 out of 5 for pain, and this one hurt pretty bad. I'd say like 4 or 5 out of 5. Oh, so the next one that I'll talk about is my moon tattoo, and this is one that I might kind of add to, I'm not sure. I just got him because I love the way moons look. I love moons and stars. I'm not really into star tattoos, so I just wanted to get the moon, but I'm thinking I might add a little star next to him because I like that symbol, even though I know that could be looked at as religious. And he's got a little face on him, and I actually might get him touched up because my tattoo artist last time was like, do you want me to touch him up? But we didn't get time. Again, you guys know that I like astronomy, I like, you know, space and all that kind of thing, so he just kind of relates to that as well. And I love moons and how they look in any kind of art because I think they always look kind of mysterious and knowledgeable. Is that really weird? I just love how it looks, basically, you know. So I've got the moon. He's quite cute. He just sits there minding his business. Okay, and then my most recent tattoo is my bigger rose on the top of my arm, which is there. So I got this rose because, as I said before, with my other 2 roses, I thought they were a little bit smaller than I wanted, and I didn't like them on their own. I thought they look a bit odd where they were sitting on my arm, and also I wanted something a bit above it, or I wanted to build on a tattoo that I already had somewhere on my body, basically, and this size of this rose is the perfect, I really love the sizing of it, and I didn't want it too much at the front because, I don't know why, I think if I build at the front that will be in the future, but now this rose is a little bit darker than the others, so I'm going to have to go back and get my other 2 roses darkened up. And my tattoo artist, he works at Circle London in Soho area. If I do include all his details, I'll put them down below for you guys. I don't wanna like put all his details out there if he doesn't want them, but I love the design of this one even more than the other 2 roses that I have. I love how it looks a lot more realistic. I think to me it looks more realistic. It looks like it's bloomed out beautifully. I wanted it to be facing slightly coming inwards to my body as well, so he didn't have a design, or I didn't have a design for this one. I literally just told him, like, I want it to be bigger, I want it to be beautiful, and he kind of hand drew it. He custom done it on my arm, so I was like, can you add a petal here and a petal here? And so he was like, all right. I'm really annoying when I get tattoos. I'm like, can you move it this way a bit, that way a bit? But, you know, it's on my body for life. I think if you're going to get a tattoo and you're worried about they've put it on and you're worried about them moving the stencil, don't worry about it. It's going to be on your body forever. You're paying for them to put it on you, do you know what I mean? So you might as well have it exactly how you want it. And I'm not sure what's in store for the future. I kind of want to have a half sleeve. I know a lot of you will be like, no, don't get a half sleeve, but I think they look gorgeous. I'd love a full sleeve. So yeah, we'll see. I know a lot of you will probably yell at me now and say, don't do this, do this, but it's my body, end of the day. I know my mum doesn't like it. I'm sorry, Mum. I love tattoos and they're coverable, do you know what I mean? I'm not gonna get loads on my face. That's about it. On my upper arm, it did hurt quite a lot. It hurt a lot more to the back, kind of here. Not too much here. It was kind of all right. Yeah, please no kind of, I know there's judgments out there. You all have your own opinions. That's fair enough, but don't come and tell me like, you shouldn't have done this, you shouldn't get tattoos. I like tattoos. So, you know. Also, if any of you have questions about tattoos and that kind of thing, leave questions down below. I'll try and answer them for you guys. I'm really sorry this video is quite long, but it does take a while to kind of explain each one. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you liked this video. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in I'll see you in my next one. Bye! Mwah. I have a sugar skull on my leg. I think some people call it candy skull, but sugar skull, I'm not sure. But it's basically